Hey everyone, welcome back to the Bravely Default Nemesis fights. Today, we're fighting Lucifer. Lucifer Plus, specifically, so it's not going to be easy. Tiz is a Templar with medication, hasten world, healing lore, and magic defense up. He's mainly going to be on emergency ramparts, as well as giving MP back, and sometimes Dragon Fang, or otherwise Dragon Fangs, Dragon Breaths, rather. Dealing damage, tons of damage. Agnes is a Spirit Master with white magic. Holy One, City Imperial Cover, Magic Defense, Physical Defense. She's on healing duty. And Dispel duty, actually. We're talking about that later. Ringabel is a Vampire with Holy Arts with maximized HP, Magic Defense 10% up, Physical Defense 10% up. Max HP basically because there's not much else I really want to give him. And because I'm going to be doing Giant Strats anyway, might as well have one less to put out, especially with Hasten World. We can basically have Tiz get 3 out and then have still in action next turn because we have a base suit on him as well. We'll talk about that in 1 second. He is mainly on Rampart duty. I have him on Vampirism because his main job doesn't really matter that much. But at least if we don't need a Rampart, we can do an Erosia. So might as well have him on that. Idia is a Vampire with Invocation. We're going to raise her magic attack and crit rate and then use Erosia. For that, we have Monster Ability up, Steady Imperial Cover, Magic Critical, and Magic Attack 20% up. So we're going to deal a ton of damage with Erosias. From our crits to our monster abilities up to our magic up. Tons of damage. Easily like 7,999. So, in terms of equipment, everyone basically has Wind Charms equipped, except for, well, these two have them equipped, but they also have Brave Suits equipped. Ringabel so we can do a Rampart early on and be fine. Tiz so we can get Giant Strats out early on and be fine. All of our specials are Wind, and that's pretty much the only setup we need. You don't want to bring any physical attackers into this fight because they will serve you no good. The reason they will serve you no good is because Lucifer has an ability called Two-Faced, which counters any and all physical attacks, including minus strikes. It does not include specials, but those are technically like not magic or physical ability. They bypass any sort of counters, basically. So, he also has Erosia, which he will typically use twice in a turn. And then he has Mowdown, which will immediately follow by Blade Fury. These are 2 very strong physical attacks that will basically wipe your party in 1 hit. You don't want to deal with that. That's why you have Ramparts, because it's very dangerous. Besides that, he has Arrogance. That raises all of his attack and defense stats and removes any buffs that you have on your party. Including what we're doing with the DNO now, which is buffing. So he might just default for a while. When he defaults, he raises his speed to 150%. That's only on the plus variant, mind you. The standard one does not. I think the standard one... I think that's the only difference, I'm pretty sure. But it's also generally weaker, of course. So let's see. I'm just going to default with everyone, I think, except for you. Yeah, I'm going to Dispel in case he uses Arrogance. He probably won't, but just in case. And then you're going to start attacking. Because they're going to do a ton of damage. Okay, default. Even through the default, Idia's still going to deal like 7,000 damage. Yeah, which is ridiculous. Unless she doesn't crit, then she'll deal 4,000. But that's still really good. So, Tiz. I need to keep the Ramparts out. That's the main thing. Like, if I don't have the Ramparts up, I'm screwed. Because I will get fucked immediately. Let's see. I'm going to send out a Kiraga and a Dispel. We already have our Ramparts out, so you can go ahead and start using Erosia. You're not going to be doing that permanently, mind, but for now. Tiz, I'm actually going to use a Dragon Breath and give Adia her MP back. Erosia uses a ton of MP, like 999, I think, not 999, but 99. And with a half elixir there, with Healing Lore, we can heal 1,000 MP. Which is, like, all of it, so... Okay. Kiraga. Yeah, as long as we keep these Ramparts up consistently. I just need to kind of predict when he's doing Mowdown Blade of Fury. Until he's really low on health, he won't be doing those twice in a turn. But I just need to keep up on things, so... He's probably going to buff before he uses them. Blade of Fury Mowdown. We can survive Erosion no matter what. So I'm not worried about that because we have Wind Charms. So I'm just going to keep using Dragon Fangs here. And then I'm going to have Anya's. Anya's just default for now. Get your BP up. So I can always do whatever with you. We have our Ramparts out still. Arrogance also gets rid of Rampart. And I feel like he might use that this turn. So I'm going to be safe in using a Rampart. I'm just going to default with Adia in case he does use Arrogance. Erosia, okay. Okay. That's fine. In that case, he might default or he might use Arrogance. I don't know for sure. Let's just cover all of our bases. Use another Rampart just in case. You... use your buffs again. Because he might get rid of them with Arrogance. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, either he might get rid of them with Arrogance, which would suck, and you would do less damage, only like 4,000, which is pretty low, all things considered. And either way, you would at least refresh them. So now we just have the buffs again. So cool. And we have our Ramparts back out, so he's probably going to do Mow Down Blade of Fury this turn. Not that he has his buffs anyway, but he's probably still going to do it. So, I'm just going to send out a couple Kiragas. You send out a Rampart again for after the attacks. So we immediately have it reinstated, and you just start attacking. Okay. Or use Erosia. Alright. Sure. I wonder if he just won't use them if he's not buffed. If he just won't use Mow Down and Blade of Fury. If I just keep dispelling his buffs, will he just not use them? I don't actually know. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking he'll use them anyway, and they're still really strong attacks I want to be prepped for. So, in case he uses them, Rampart with Tiz, as well as Kiraga Dispel. Just basically that's what Onyx is doing every turn. I can't do that with Tiz actually, because I need to get... No, it's fine. Just default, you too. Okay. Next turn I need to get a DSBP back. He might use Arrogance. They might default to get his speed up. Well, one thing's for sure. We need to get a DSBP back. That's, I can't question that, so... Just you do your standard thing. You... I'm afraid he might use it. It's against the Arrogance, though. I think he's probably gonna default. I might be wrong. It doesn't matter. Actually, in that case, just use these. Because I don't have enough BP to, or MP to attack, but I do have enough MP to do these, and I'll have all my MP back after this anyway. So, either I refresh them, or I reinstate them. Okay, refreshing. Which probably means reinstating soon, but that's... okay, that's okay. At least your speed's gonna be gone. Probably Erosia this turn. He seems to like using that a lot, so I'm gonna predict Erosia. But just in case, I'm gonna have Vingabell use a Rampart and have you use Dragon Fangs. Yeah, I just need to be very safe with these Ramparts. I can't really risk it, unless like I'm for sure he will not be doing anything but defaulting or Arrogance, or not Arrogance. Even if he's using Arrogance, actually he might use Arrogance. So. If he does, that sucks for Adia, but whatever, it's fine. We also have to... what special she at 1? I didn't dispel Kiraga. It's okay, though. It's just not that big of a deal. Okay. As long as we can keep this up, we're fine. It's just keeping this up that's going to be a problem. Potentially. We have tons of damage going out, so I'm not really concerned about that. Okay. Let's do an emergency rampart. Let's do healing of MP, and then emergency rampart. Because I'm afraid he's gonna use arrogance. And so you dispel Kiraga. You default. You default. Okay. So next turn he's going to use Mow Down Blade of Fury. Luckily it's going to be weaker, as well as the fact that we will have our Rampart out. Just default. You set out 2 Kiragas to deal this damage. I wonder if I wonder if he will just use Erosion since he doesn't have the buffs. We'll see. In this case, I'm actually going to have you use a Rampart to reinstate it right after he attacks. You get your buffs back and then attack. Alright. Erosia or Blade of Fury. Okay. So it seems like if he doesn't have his buffs, he will just default to using Erosia. Because he knows he's not going to do that much damage without it. Without the buffs, I guess. So, that's good. You can kind of manipulate that. As long, yeah, I just need to keep these ramparts up. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, but I'm trying to think like exactly what I need to do at any given instance. Okay. I really like his design, by the way. It's like really long wing arm and then just the one wing. Kind of edgy, but it's kind of cool as well, so. Reminds me of Sephiroth quite a bit. Mainly, you know, one-winged angel sort of thing. And the weird, like, thing in his chest, like, that's his face, I guess? I don't know what's going on there, but it's cool. We have a bunch of... We have a bunch of specials for Anya. So now we have the one, but it's, like, the best one. Go ahead and... just dispel and use a special. That'll be fine. What am I doing? I'm not thinking, that's what I'm doing. You... Go ahead... I shouldn't be this risky. Maybe level 2. Just use Rojas. Okay. That's a weird time for you to use it. But okay. That's fine. I guess it's the best time for you to use it? No, it's not. Because we didn't reinstate Ramparts, because I didn't expect that at all. Yeah, that actually could be really bad if he uses it again. Fuck. If he uses that again, we're fucked. His might survive? Maybe? I don't know. Should I just default with everyone? I feel like he might use it again. Please survive, Tiz. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that was too risky. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have not done a Rampart that turn. Whatever. It's fine. We're back to good. I feel like he's probably getting arrogance. So... Rampart. And you reinstate your buffs and attack. Alright. He didn't. That's fine though. That's fine. Better be safe than sorry. Yeah, that move there was way too risky. I should not have done that. I should have just reinstated Rampart that turn from Tiz or something. Whatever though. It's fine. It's all worked out. We do need to give Adia her BP back. We can do that this turn. I don't really care about keeping Anya's special going. The only special I care about keeping going is Adia's whenever she gets that. Because that raises magic attack, and that's obviously going to be helpful. You just give Adia her BP back. Don't try anything else this turn. I need you to be ready for Ramparts in case we desperately need them. You do what you're used to. No one's died yet, so that's good. That's really the only thing I'm worried about. You have your level 3 special. Perfect. Perfect time for you to have it, because I can't really do specialty this turn. That sucks. But at least we have the Rampart out. That means the Dia's buffs are gone. We can reinstate them. Not that big of a deal. It just doesn't kill. It probably won't kill. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate our buffs are gone, but that's not a big deal. At least his buffs are also gone. And we have our Ramparts out, so we'll definitely survive this attack. We'll keep your special ready for keeping a Diaz going, so we can definitely deal a bunch of damage. And until then, just use Dragon Fangs. You, of course, Kira get a spell. You Rampart, because he's probably either going to use Mowdown or Erosia. You buff attack. Alright. Defaulting. Okay. Probably Erosia next to either Erosia or Mowdown Blade of Fury again. That's weird though. I don't know why he's defaulting. But okay. I'm not gonna really complain about it. We do need to get to the special going, so I'm actually gonna speed this up. And on his turn, I'm gonna special and Rampart. Special first, of course, to keep that going as soon as possible. Okay, there's the Mowdown. That's fine. That's actually like the best time to use it then, because his like doesn't need to default. He's fine, and then everyone else is fine obviously because they're defaulted. Tiz will likely get his special back really soon. We have our Ramparts back out, so good. Yeah, just go and get your special back up as soon as possible. You... you know what you're doing at this point. Ring a bell, Rampart. And you have your buffs. They're gonna be attacking. Yeah, this is pretty... Ooh, only do the 3 then. And then Tiz. Do that as well as give it her BP back. Either way, you're at least building up your special, so it's not that big of a deal. You'll get it really soon again, so we can keep this going really long. Ideally. Wow, you're okay. So I guess when he's low on health, he gets really, really aggressive like that. So we need to be very careful from here on out. In fact, this is not the best situation to be in at this point. Because Vingabell and Tiz will be in a deficit, BP-wise. When they use Templar now, or Rampart now. So hopefully he either dies soon, or we can just work with that. I think we'll just be able to work with it. Especially if we do this. So just default with Tiz, dispel Kiraga, you Rampart, and you do what you used to. We'll be able to keep the special going though. That's okay. I don't really need it, to be honest. It's helpful, but I don't really need it. Yeah. Rampart was wasted, but it's okay. No. Kiraga spell. I'm gonna have Ringabell use Rampart again. I'm gonna have you default. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought I was gonna do. That's why I had her default, because at least she'll skip BP now. Okay. Use Rampart, actually. Rampart and a DSPP, or MP. Keep the game except somehow. Kira, get a spell. Actually, just 2 Kiragas. He's probably getting a Erosia or default. Either way, it doesn't really matter. So, by that I mean, it doesn't really matter because he's going before us anyway. So it doesn't really matter if he defaults to get his speed up. I don't really care about that. I mainly care about getting rid of Arrogance. But I wanted to heal just in case he used Mowdown Blade of Fury. We probably would have... 1 Kiraga probably would have been enough, but there's no harm in doing 2, so... Alright. The damage hopefully goes down soon, because... I just don't want something to happen that screws me over royally. Alright. I'm just gonna default with you. Again, I want to be safe and be able to have ramparts ready, no matter what. If I had to guess this turn, yeah. Again, I don't really care about the defaulting. That's not a problem. His speed's already super high anyway. I don't really give a shit if he's faster. Like, there's no way we're outspeeding him. We probably could if we had, like, only ninjas and speed up buffs. But that would have been probably, not unnecessary, but ridiculous. And even then, I don't know if we'd outspeed him, because he has a ton of speed on a plus variant, so... Alright, keep using Erosia. Alright, okay. We didn't need the Rampart then, but that's fine. Again, I'd rather be safe than dead. Okay. Spell again, useless, but that's, again, fine. I really don't want him to have buffs. That's like the main thing I really don't want. Should I Rampart again with you? And no. I'm just gonna... I'm actually gonna... give a MP back again, and then Giant's Draft. Or Dragon Fang, rather. Dragon Breath. How many names can say that are wrong? You have your special, actually. Do that in conjunction with Tiz. No. We'll modify what Tiz does. I don't think he needs to use his half elixir then. I think we'll be fine. You Rampart. Actually, yeah, no, this is fine. This is good. How many of these can you do? Can you do 3? Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can just do 2 of these. Actually, yeah. Maybe. Okay. Yes. This is fine then. Everything about this is fine. There's so much thought. Okay, so the Rampart, and then, yeah, Dia, and then Anius is gonna go. Give it to your MP back, and BP. Oh, never mind! He's dead! Strength fund, cool. Whew. In my opinion, that's probably the hardest fight. Because it is very easy for something to go wrong, and for you to just get wrecked immediately. Because Modown Blade of Fury, if you don't have a Rampart out, can easily just kill you if you're not prepared for it. I actually had an attempt of this before this one, where that exact same thing happened in like the middle of the fight. Unexpectedly, he just did that, and I got fucked, and I died. So you have to be prepared. For that reason, I think it's the hardest fight. Turtle Dove is hard, but like, it's easier to be prepared, I guess? I don't know. I mean, like, there's a lot more that can go wrong with Turtle Dove. The main thing is, like, I consider Lucifer harder, because with Turtle Dove, there's a lot of things, like, you can't do anything about. Like, if a certain character gets fallen in love, whatever. You know, you couldn't have avoided that. Asmodeus Plus as well, I don't like that fight. Because there's just nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do to avoid getting trapped in the infernal realm. Lucifer, there's always something you can do. You just need to be prepared. And because there's no bullshit to it, it's just really tough. I would say it's the hardest fight because it's the most fair as well. But I don't know, that probably didn't make any damn sense. I don't know, I like the fight though, it's really cool. Whew, that's it though. See you guys next time for more Nemesis battles. But hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe check out some of the other series I've done. You can also consider subscribing, checking out my Patreon page, or joining my Discord server. There are links in the description to those, as well as other social media links like Twitter and Facebook. Thanks for watching.